Hey, how's it going, everybody? Phlinger here, and the massive patch for Astreaos has just landed. This is amazing. All right, so there is a bunch of new stuff that go over that just got added to Astreaos. So if you are interested in getting Astreaos right now on Steam and Xbox, I'm not sure about PS5, but right now they've got just a massive sale on it right now. It's like $5 on Steam. So yeah, if you haven't gotten it already and you're looking to, hey, there's some really cool toys on here that are going to be I want to play with. You know what? Now's a great time to do it, which is just amazing. All right, so they added the massive, gigantic landmass, the Penthos continent, which is going to be pretty dang huge. Apparently, it's supposed to be about 50% the size or a little bit smaller of Valguero, which is a pretty decent sized map to begin with, which makes Astreaos a massive map now. So yeah, I mean, honestly, there's a lot to do here. All right, so also they added a couple new things. They added boss fight. They added the Manticore boss fight to the map, which makes you are going to need to get the artifacts for the Manticore in order to be able to fight it. But honestly, I mean, it was always super simple to begin with, but now they've got Manticore there, so you can unlock a bunch of cool stuff with that. Also, they've got the Hydrascus the Unbroken, the Hydra boss, which honestly I am really looking forward to being able to tackle that guy. I mean, the Hydra, it sounds pretty dang cool. All right, just so you know, I'm letting the trailer play on repeat in the background just so you guys have something to watch while we talk about this, because there's a ton of stuff to do. Also, they got the Grand Tortugar, which is the massive turtle with the side flaps that open up so you can get your flappy action going on. I mean, honestly, this thing's massive. It's going to be huge. They also have the new mini boss, the Minotaurkos, which, honestly, I mean, any mini boss that they add to it, if they're the mini bosses like Fjordur, bring them on. Those are going to be wicked cool. Also, bringing in the new continent, plus all this additional stuff. They've also they did a new weather system. I'm looking forward to getting into that. Also, plus a complete lightning overhaul is going to be hitting the the map. So yeah, none of that weird haze that's been going on with a lot of the different ones. Hopefully it gets back to looking like kind of like the early bits on the island and stuff like that, nice and sharp and clear without all the different textures and weather effects going on with the different filters and stuff, because face it, ASA has been a little bit we'll call it foggy. It's had a foggy problem for a while, so hopefully this fixes that. All right, also they added some new dinosaurs and some new creatures to the map as well. So there's going to be the Phoenix. So, if you've ever wanted to get a Phoenix, now with the Penthos, apparently it is a scorched earth type of continent. So yeah, I mean, adding the Phoenix just kind of makes sense. Plus, also the Oasisaur is going to be showing up, which, I mean, honestly, that just sounds wicked cool. I mean, Oasisaur, yeah, I mean, come on. All right, Armadago shows up. This is a huge one that I have hoped for a while, is that a map other than Extinction gets the Armadago added to it. Now, only if we can get that added onto Ragnarok and a couple of the other ones as well, that would be amazing. Also, the Megaraptor is going to be showing his face. So yeah, keep your eye out for that. Yeah, I noticed that, if something strange is going on in the neighborhood, you might be getting tracked by one of those suckers. So just keep an eye out for it, and then keep your shields and your torches on hand. All right, Rock Drakes. Of all the things that I was glad to hear that they're adding to this, Rock Drakes are definitely making an appearance. Now, I don't know yet if we're going to need to put on some radiation suit to go and get it, or if there's just going to be a canyon you go inside of and you get it that way. I mean, time will tell. We'll all find out here soon. So yeah, that's going to be amazing. Also, they added an Astral and Scorpion King Queen. So yeah, I mean, yeah, we've got the Scorpions, the Giant Scorpion King and Queen, plus also we have Astral or Alpha versions of them. So yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to seeing a couple different things. Those are going to be completely new. So yeah. Also, the Deathworm. I mean, we're going to have Deathworms there on the map because why not? So, I mean, it is the desert. So, hey, you got a really good XP farm when it comes to that. Plus, also, you've got stuff to help tame your mantises a little bit easier. Also, they've got new skeletal enemies. Hopefully these things act like the thralls, but, you can fight them, you can get a bunch of cool loot. Honestly, skeletons seem really cool, so I'm looking forward to that. I don't know if we're going to be able to tame them, but honestly, if we can't, I'm still going to be excited about them. But yeah, if you can, I don't know. That's going to be a little bit weird. What do you feed skeletons in order to keep them loyal? I don't know. I mean, I'm really not sure. Oh, that's a weird question. Maybe we can feed them all those trophies that keep piling up inside of our inventories. You know, all the little bits of bones that are, you know, that nobody cares about. Yeah, maybe get some of those. All right. Also, there's going to be 5 new caves that are appearing on this continent. So there's we've got new artifact caves, plus also probably additional caves. I haven't seen it, so yeah. And then also they've added the Rhino-Natha drone nest cave. So now there's going to be a entire cave with Rhino-Natha. Yeah, you can thank Nakatis for that. Hey, thank you, Nakatis. Right. Also, they added the Oceodon and the Mega Raptor saddles to the mini boss loot pool. So if you want to get your hands on a upgraded Oceodon and Mega Raptor saddles, well, guess what? Fight those mini bosses, get that loot, and it should turn out quite well for you. Also, there's a little bit more changes that have been added to it, so let's cover those as well. They switched the ocean spawns to custom ocean dino spawn entries. They added new entries to that, so if you wanted to alter those as well. Also, they changed ice materials in the snow biome. I'm not sure what that means, but you know what? I'm looking forward to seeing it. Also, they reworked the Medusa Arena lighting. Yeah, okay. They also adjusted the lighting in almost every cave. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, there's so many times you go inside one of these caves, and you're like, okay, and am I in a weird cartoon, because the lighting in here is just really weird. Hopefully they just made it so it's just, you know, a torch. They'd get rid of all the you know, all the weird filters. I mean, if this works out for Astreaos, I hope it gets retroactively added on to the other bits of you know, the other maps, because some of them really could use it. All right, so they also added adjusted the combat music for the whole map. So apparently, maybe it's going to be custom. I'm not sure. I look forward to seeing what that is going to do. Also, there are some OSD changes on Astreaos. They added the Lightning Giga as possible enemy for legendary orbital supply drops, so be on your lookout for that. If you're doing the legendary ones, you may have a Lightning Giga spawn on your head and thoroughly, well, I mean, I'm pretty sure the Lightning Giga, I mean, if it's made out of lightning, it's probably cook its meat as it's eating you. So, yeah, just know that when you are consumed, you will be cooked by the lightning. Yeah, just hopeful. So, you know, give the Giga a nice, tasty meal. All right, they also added Giga, Karcha, Rockdrake, Megalodon, Tuso, Mosa, Helicoprion, Megaraptor, and Dino Nika saddles to orbital supply drops. So those should be a rather easy way of farming those once you get ready for doing the orbital supply drops. Keep your eye out for those. Also, they added the Tesla coil, the tech turret, tech replicator, tech transmitter, tech teleporter, tech vacuum, tech compartment, tech gate frame small and large, tech gate small, and tech large as possible drops. So yeah, I mean, now you'll have availability for those. All right. They also lowered the cryo drop amount. So when you do the orbital supply drops, you're not just going to be getting an inventory full of cryos. I mean, it's always good to get a couple of them. When they're overblown, yeah, that's just not as good. All right. They also removed the stone tier structures from orbital supply drops. No clue why they were in there, but you know what? That's actually a really good change. They rebalanced the orbital supply drop difficulty distributions on Thorokis to make more high-tier orbital supply drops spawn. So if you're looking for some tougher ones, check out that island, because chances are you might actually stumble onto a couple rather high-level ones, though. So if you're also looking for the higher-level ones to farm, I would recommend taking a look over there. Also, they reduced the Dinotherium spawns in the grasslands. Thank you so much. There's so many times I've been walking around through the grasslands on Astreaos. Next thing you know, you see an elephant off in the distance. That guy is chasing you for 5 miles. We've all been there. You know it. Also, they fixed the issue with spring drakelings not spawning, so you'll be able to find some of those. I know the majority of the ones I've been able to find have been either autumn or summer, and I am thankful that the spring ones are there, because spring ones are, frankly, my favorite drakelings of the 4. So yeah, they also fixed wrong materials in the bee cave, fixed wrong landscape color on the northern islands, and fixed some holes in the supply crate meshes. All right, so that is a whole bunch of changes. I hope you guys are as excited about this new update for Astreaos. I mean, let's hop in there. Let's get some stuff tamed, and, you know, let's just have a blast of a good time. We came out of the snow with Lost Colony, and then we're going straight into the warm, sandy beaches of Astreaos, all right? And I think that's where I'm going to leave you guys. So, hey, I hope this video helps you out. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you haven't already, hit that like button. And until next time, take it easy, everybody.